business owners, my fellow citizens. This is Darrell Guberman, the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC in Washington, D.C., in front of the ANSI building, 1899 L Street in Washington, Northwest. Business owners, I'm down here to make a point. The point is that, as you can see with all the recalls out there, with Pfizer skipping quality processes, making the COVID vaccine, you also have them having a recall of 15 million doses. You also have Johnson & Johnson, who recalled 60 million doses of the vaccine for contamination, also skipping quality processes. And you have Moderna and all the rest of the stuff. Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer reside on ANSI's board right over by the FDA, right over by the USDA, right about, they sit over by the FBI, the CDC, NIH, FTC. As a matter of fact, we had a complaint in about Lockheed. We tried to warn them about being watched over by communist China. You'll find that down below in 2015. Well, we didn't know at the time that the FTC sat on ANSI's board, right over by the FBI, right over by all those. And the guy never responded. Alan Friedman was his name. In fact, he said in a phone conversation, which is my word against his, of course, you know who's going to take the day on that one. He said they handle about 10,000 FTC complaints a day. And I really feel bad for the employees there, because 10,000, they can't even get to one good one. And they pick and choose which ones they want. But anyway, these government agencies and corporations, many of them, many, have a list. You want it? I could, please, 203-556-1493 or Darrell, TQRS@yahoo.com. And the reason why we do this is because we want an apology. Not a written apology from the lawyer Jameson, Carrol of Carrol and WEISS, from Joe Bhatia, the CEO of ANSI, and also the perpetrator of Russ Chaney. Now, I have read all of their documents about proper protocol for how people are supposed to act, managers and chairmen, and just being a member of ANSI, you have a certain protocol. When Russ Chaney said that, he is a representation of what ANSI stands for. And by him saying, half a nut, fuck you, is as ANSI said that. Now, if ANSI says that, what does it say about the federal agencies on board? What does it say about the board members and corporations that sit on board? No wonder why our quality is in the crapper, because maybe that's what ANSI thinks about the quality that they dispense, in the sense that they are also accrediting. They accredit food safety. They accredit like Cargill beef that also sits on ANSI's board. 2018-19, Cargill had a 138,000 pound recall of contaminated E. coli beef. I've got all the data, and on the certificate, I got that too, it says certified by ANSI, and the registrar is the British Retail Consortium. What is that saying? Maybe Russ Chaney slipped and told me what ANSI's quality is. Says half a nut, fuck you. And is that what you want coming to your dinner plate? That's what I have to ask you, business owners, from Cargill Beef, who sits on ANSI's board, and who also uses ANSI as the accreditor. And ANSI took over ANAB, the American National Crediting Board, in 2018. And then you look at them, and you look at all of this mess. As the day progresses, we will do more videos. You'll find all the data required for your own knowledge in the description below this video. Thank you. This is you can get me 203-556-1493 or Darrell, TQRS@yahoo.com. It's a horrendous ordeal. It really is. And we're in Washington, D.C., right in front of ANSI's office, just like we were in New York. I am a man of my word. I do what I say, unlike so many of these quality, can you call them professionals? Who knows?